What is good, you guys? So we are back in the kitchen. We're gonna make a Mexican chicken bowl today, a healthier version of it. You guys are gonna love it. Stay tuned. So going over the ingredients, we got organic chicken thighs. It's gonna be just so much more flavorful. It's gonna taste so much better. I got shredded carrots just because I can't go wrong with it. I got some organic spring mix. Honestly, one of my favorites. We'll add some of that. I got a couple of limes that we're gonna run with. I got a mixed bell pepper, and then I got a sweet potato that we'll throw in there as well. The only thing that I did forget is avocado, which is actually one of my favorites. So you guys gotta have it with avocado. So we got some red enchilada sauce we'll be cooking the chicken in, and then we'll add some sauce to the top of it. This is one of my favorites. I'm a big Siete guy, even though they got bought out by Pepsi, but okay. Let's get into it. So first things first, we're gonna wash the sweet potato just how we always do. So like always, you guys know how I cut it. Cut the ends off, cut it right down the middle. And then we, dude, I need some new knives. So we're gonna be cubing them up. That's just the way that I like it, smaller cubes. So then we'll just end up roasting these pretty much. It's the same size. You can, so either you can blanch them to get most of the starch out. I know that I've been a broken record saying that. Or you can just fill like a pot up with cold water and you can do it that way. So that's like totally fine too. That'll get some of the starch out. That's just one of the ways that I like it. So we'll just let that soak for about 20-30 minutes. We'll get the bell peppers cut up, we'll get the limes done, and then we'll just get ready to get the chicken in. So next thing, we're gonna get these bell peppers going. So I'm debating on putting a zoodle base to it, but I kind of think it takes away from the whole like Mexican sort of meal. You guys can do like cauliflower rice, you can do a little bit of brown rice, quinoa even. Quinoa is honestly a good one. I'm just not doing so many grains right now. So I'll make sure we wash these really good, and same thing, we'll just dice these up really well, put them in a bowl, just wait on it, and then we'll get this chicken going. How often do you see that? Pepper inside the pepper. I've never seen that before. Honestly, as you guys can tell by it, clearly I don't cut peppers often, so. When I cook at the fire station, I have all those guys do this shit. So I'm just manning the grill. So we got the peppers all cut up. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna rinse off this cutting board. We're gonna cut up the chicken thighs and we're gonna get going on it. All right, so same thing with the chicken thighs. Obviously, I'm a weirdo about it. I just wanna rinse this meat. Obviously with chicken thighs, they're super fatty, so all you have to do is just trim up some. This actually doesn't look too bad, honestly. But that's why it gives it so much flavor, because it's a little bit more fatty, but it tastes so good. Do this shit like this. It's the best way to do it. I really don't do it any other way. I'm over it. I don't like cutting meat with, well, chicken especially. Really only chicken. I mean, you could do it with steak too. Obviously, I can't eat steak, but you guys do it with whatever you want. And again, people ask me like, dude, what's your problem with steak? Bro, I don't have a problem with steak. I literally can't eat it. Otherwise, I would. It used to be one of my favorite foods. So I don't think anything's necessarily wrong with it. I think an overabundance of it is an issue, but I don't know. Again, it's just the quality of the meat that you guys are getting. Not all meat is the same. People will be like, well, this is cheaper, I'm gonna get this, and that's fine. If you guys are on a budget, you gotta do what you gotta do to support your family. I completely understand that. But be really leery of where the meat comes from. It's always good to get organic, grass-fed, free-range chicken. It makes such a big difference, dude, because people will say it all day long, you are what you eat. You are what you eat. I know you are what you eat. But people don't understand that legitimately they don't even know what they're eating. They think okay, I'm eating chicken, but the chickens are what they eat. And when they're eating ground up GMO bullshit, dude, it's an issue. And that's you guys are secondhand getting that too. People will even talk about cows, how they eat free range grass and stuff like that. So they're the strict carnivores will be oh, I'm getting my greens in because of what I'm eating, which is fine. I don't take any of that personal. I just think there's different levels of thinking, and people are gonna believe what they believe. You know what I mean? And that's their own right, that's their own power, and that's totally fine. What I've done has helped myself and so many different clients, and I've just found a way that works for me and works for the people that I work with, and that's fine. And there's people that you know, get better on all sorts of different things, and it's more power to them. You know, I just have a way of believing how to like do these things, and you know what, like if not, it's no big deal. Like, to each their own for sure. My rant's over. So pretty much what we're gonna do next is we're gonna get the sweet potatoes ready to roast. We're gonna get this chicken in a pan. We're gonna throw some seasoning on it. We're gonna get it all ready. Again, I don't really have any like amazing seasoning for this, but you guys can pretty much use whatever's in your house. I really, some of the Hispanic seasonings will come with like, per tablespoon, whatever the serving size is on it, will come with like 500 grams or milligrams of sodium, which is just like astronomical to me. I think that's insane. So it's better to add things as you want, like chili powder, chipotle peppers, or cilantro. And there's actually some serious shit that I missed out on here. One of the things that you want to add is cilantro and lime, and then you want to add the avocado. That's gonna be I'm telling you. All right, so now the chicken's all done, we'll wash my hands, get this pan ready, we'll season them, we'll get started on the sweet potatoes. I'm gonna roast them for 430 for about 20 minutes, really try to get them crispy. And meanwhile, we're gonna be getting everything else ready and set up to be able to make our bowls. All right, so for the little spices that I do have, I've got some, dude, I really don't have shit, to be completely honest with you. So get some authentic Mexican spices, and this will be so much better. But I got the red enchilada sauce, I got the taco sauce. That's kind of what I'm working with. So most of the time I'm just putting pepper on here. I'm putting crushed red pepper and various different things, like some taco seasoning is gonna be amazing. Just make sure that it's lower sodium, or you can get them all individually. It's gonna make it so much healthier on you guys. All right, so what I'm gonna work with, God, I'm like inner white boys coming out right now. My Mexican friends are gonna clown me, but I just don't have shit here, I'm telling you. I ran through all of it, and I don't like buying spices. I spend money on a lot of stupid shit, but I don't buy like $10 spices. I don't know what it is. It pisses me off. A little bit of salt on this. The first thing I put was a little bit of turmeric. I like it. Anti-inflammatory. It gives it a little bit of flavor. Not the best ever, but I got some Every Bagel seasoning on here. This is just got various different things. It's like salt, garlic. I love garlic on chicken. I think it's like one of the best things, honestly, to cook with. So this one's toast. See what I mean? Gone. 3 days. Crushed red pepper. I'm gonna be hurting. Got some oregano. Some thyme. I don't know why I just put so much. Seemed like it wasn't coming out. Then we just got some black pepper, which is my favorite, but this is also the worst black pepper grinder maybe of all time. So we'll fast forward 45 minutes until we're done. All right. Best believe we're about to cook it with some enchilada sauce, bruh. So then we're really just gonna mix it up here the best we can. Get it all together. Best believe we're about to cook it with some enchilada sauce. And we got the oven preheated. Let's get these sweet potatoes drained. Nice. All right, so when you drain these sweet potatoes and you go to toss it in here, there's one thing that's important too. Obviously you don't want them to stick. This is the extra virgin olive oil, the spray that I use. So I'll just give like a quick little spray. And then you want to really like dab these down, these sweet potatoes. You don't want them to be wet. They take longer to cook. We've been over this so many times. I don't know why you guys don't listen. Whoa. Just give them one little spray. It'll just help crisp them up a little bit. And then we'll just add some salt and black pepper, and that's really gonna be it on these. It's a dirty oven, don't judge me. All right, so now we got the sweet potatoes in the oven. It's gonna be, I'm gonna set a timer for 20 minutes, and we're gonna start cooking that chicken. So we're gonna heat up the pan a little bit just so we can throw it in there and get it done. We got 20 minutes left on these potatoes, and as soon as the chicken's a little bit done and the sweet potatoes are about to come out, we'll add in the veggies and start getting those knocked out. All right, so now we got the pan heated up a good amount. I'm gonna go ahead and add that chicken. We'll get that going, and then like I said, as soon as we are pretty much cooked thoroughly on these, I'm gonna start to add the peppers and then the red enchilada sauce. Damn, I wish you guys could smell this. So as we're getting this all cooked up, we want to make sure that it's kind of, I like my chicken a little bit, not burnt, but like a little bit crispy, charred. I just think it tastes the best with the chicken thighs. So we got 8 minutes left on the sweet potatoes. Really want to get those like as crispy as possible. The crispier are they, the better that they taste. So I'm actually going to flip these over shortly, and then we'll put them back in for the rest of the duration. Toss some of this red enchilada sauce on. Never used it before, but honestly, like I think it'll be great to simmer in. Oh yeah. There are the sweet potatoes. See how these taste? All good, almost done. Fuck. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys end up trying this. This is gonna be amazing. I'm excited to try it out. You guys are all awesome. Thank you for all the love and support. And let me know in the comments what kind of videos you guys wanna see next. I'll see you soon.